passage. I'm staring as the mountains circle me. It's tracks are losing. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Train goes na 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 na. Na 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 na. Train goes na 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 na. Na 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 na. Train goes.
Hello.
Monday.
So, record heat in Britain. They don't know what to do with themselves. I don't think they've ever experienced, well, I think like years and years and years ago they experienced like 36 or something. 37 degrees.
Shannon.
Maybe it'll warm up their personalities,
Shannon.
right?
I don't really want to talk about the news right now, okay?
Oh. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Did you not hear it happen?
What happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I guess you weren't here. I drove.
No, what happened?
On Friday, Brenda was acting a little funny when we got off the train, and she told me that Doug had been in a bike accident.
Ooh.
So I drove her to the hospital, and I stayed there with her for a little while. He was just getting treated for, minor scrapes, and he bumped his head a little bit, and he died just after I left, Shannon. Doug died.
He died. Wow.
Well, she's got to take care of all those kids on her own now, too, eh? That's not going to be easy, not having a man in the house to, keep things going.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mr. Murphy was such a huge part of that family,
All those poor kids. Well, at least he died doing something that he loved, eh?
What do you mean?
Riding his bike.
No. That was his first bike. Yeah, they just got bikes together just to spend some more time together, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, I feel like crap. Got a cold.
Oh, yeah?
Summer cold.
I've been hearing about it firsthand there at the house, eh, with Crystal. She's been dating Daniel, right? And so,
Oh, really?
she's been going over there, and he's just inconsolable. He's a mess. They just started their relationship, eh? And this is how it's starting. It's not easy on her either.
I can imagine. I mean, I feel terrible, my mom really wanted me on Sunday at church. They were doing, speaking about Mr. Murphy, right? And I know I should have gone, right? But I didn't know what to say, I'm not ready. I can't face Mrs. Murphy right now. I've never had anybody around me die. I just don't know how to handle it,
So, how did it go with, what was her name?
Samantha. Zach, it went great. It was like, I'm a new man. Right?
I can see that
happy.
with
oh,
the,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
that's
I got
nice.
the old Van Dyke happening. And well, it turns out Samantha is a smart, intelligent young woman who also happens to have a very, very big passion for DS9. So I figured, I'm going to grow the Cisco outfit, get the old Van Dyke happening.
And she's hot.
She's totally...
Sorry.
Wow.
But you had a good time.
We had a great time. She eats meat. We went to a
Really?
steakhouse, had a good time, had a little bit of wine. One thing led to another, and I think I'm falling in love.
So did you...
Well, a gentleman never speaks, but let's just say.
You speak to me, though.
Yeah, I can talk to you. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she listened.
Hey, what's going on here, guys? Huh?
What?
Just
You haven't heard the news? Sitting here chuckling away?
What? Relax.
Doug's dead.
Doug who?
Brenda's husband, Doug, he died.
What?
He had a heart attack.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was riding his bike. He was exercising or something like that. Johnny called me. He told me this.
That's so weird how people die exercising. I mean, they're trying to get healthy and...
Guys, hey, R.I.P. Okay, rest in peace. Let's have some respect for the dead here.
Well, he died riding his bike.
Yeah.
A new bike.
I don't know if it was new or not, but he's dead. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was a new bike, and he didn't know how the gears
Oh
worked
my
or something.
God.
Got himself all
you know.
Oh my God, that's awful. I helped him get that bike. How's Brenda?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she's devastated.
Oh, what, was he wearing a helmet even?
No. You always have to
He
wear.
was a Oh, jeez. Brenda, what are you doing here? Brenda, hey, come here. There you go.
That's okay, Johnny. Thank you.
Sit down, my dear. Sit down, my dear. What in God's great earth are you doing on the train today?
Well, I wanted to just do what I usually do. It's good to just maintain the routine for everyone.
Well, I mean, if it's gonna make you feel better, you gotta do whatever you need to do
Yeah.
to get you through the day, right?
That's right.
You need anything?
Kids are with Doug's sister. There's so much to be done, you know?
Yeah, I guess there is.
That's a pretty color, Nate.
Because it was Doug's favorite suit. He got it for me in Lake Louise.
Well, it is beautiful. You know what I've been thinking about a lot lately? How bad I feel about razzing him about being hairy and that, eh?
Oh no, he liked that.
Boy, you had such a good sense of humor about it, eh? When I was calling him Fur Burger and that. You could take a real beating, you know?
Mm-hmm. Boy, could he. He lived with me.
Oh, come on now. He loved you very much, Brenda.
Mm-hmm. There's so much to do.
I cannot believe this woman got up, got dressed, did her makeup, did her hair, and went to work for the whole day, and now she's here on the train. I don't know, it's like she's putting up a front, if you ask me. But I will tell you this, I'm really glad that you were there with her when she heard the news.
No, I wasn't there. I wasn't there with her.
But you said
I was there. No, I was there for a little bit, and she just insisted. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Oh.
And they weren't worried at that point.
Okay.
And she said she'd call me if she needed me, and the next I know, she's calling me to tell me that he's dead. I left her there all alone to deal with that. There was nobody there for her.
Well, you know, you were a good friend. You took her to the hospital, and
I had to respect what she needed. You know, she needed to just, I guess, deal with it. I don't know.
you know what? I think I'm gonna go over there.
No,
I'm
just
gonna...
let her be.
No, I'm just gonna.
No, she
go
just
and...
maybe that's it. Maybe she just doesn't like to be crowded. You know, sometimes people just need to have their space at these times. I remember when my dad died, my mom had so many people around her, she started hyperventilating, and I had to call a doctor. And then it was weeks later, and you couldn't find a soul.
I don't know, Liz. If she wanted to be alone, she would have sat in another car, you know, taken another train or something. I think she wants to be around us, and I think she wants to be consoled.
Well,
you know?
Maybe, but I'm just saying there's lots of time to do that. Because weeks from now, when the melee has died down, she's just going to be all alone in that house.
So you had some people coming out to the church there?
Oh, you bet she
Saying
did.
some
Oh my
prayers?
God, it was so beautiful, Dana. You would have loved it. I mean, there was just it was perfect. It was a beautiful day, and people just came and they remembered and said their prayer for Doug. And I thought I might see you over at our place when your mother came by. You know, she brought a lovely casserole. It was some sort of fancy casserole. It had that goat cheese in it or something, and I mean, the funeral's Wednesday, so we're gonna have it at the church. So they're, you know, I guess getting it ready and such. And
I was gonna come on Sunday. I just,
oh, that's fine,
no,
dear.
I
Don't you
woke
worry
up with a
about.
cold.
Doug's got some of his relatives coming in from Ireland, and so we've got to put them up. And then I've got my folks coming, or my mom and my brother's coming in from BC. And oh my gosh, Doug, I forgot to ask Doug what kind of flowers. I mean, we never thought it would be this soon. And I've got to get an urn.
Sweetie, you know, it seems like you got a lot on your plate right now.
Well,
All right,
you
if
can't
you need
imagine.
if you need
Call
any help,
insurance company.
all right, I'm a bit of a you know, funeral expert. I lost both my parents, all right?
Oh,
And I'm about to be
sorry,
going
I'm
through with
sorry.
my granny pretty soon, all right? So if you need any help, all right, picking up some liquor,
Yeah.
all right, getting a band for
No.
the funeral,
well,
or whatever.
I'm gonna get it catered. I mean, you have to because you can't just think of all the details. But I want to make sure that there's cards for everyone. And I mean, I appreciate it, Johnny.
If you want me to
very
get up and
sweet.
say a few words at the funeral, yeah, I'd love to. If you need
I
it, you know.
appreciate. I would love to have you there, but he's got a lot of family, and I'm sure everybody's going to, you know, have their own words that they'd like to say.
Well, this is terrible. I mean, we should do something for her. Right?
Well,
I mean, she's on the train.
I didn't even know what to say to her. I don't know. What can we do?
When's the funeral? I mean, should we get her flowers? Or
I already
a
did that.
casserole?
I know. I already got her flowers. You see, this is, you know, it depends on different people have different things that make them happy. You know, she's kind of a traditionalist, so you know, flowers, wreath, nice card. Some people like chocolates. You know, some people you want to buy them a trip so they can go away. You know, you got to help.
Collection or something.
You know, you could do that. You got to help people out when they're in need, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
Randy. You know, so I got, you know, I hooked you up with Samantha. So, you know, you were at that point. How did it go, by the way? Did you have a good time?
Well, excuse me, you
Was
You
she a
hooked
friend
me
of
up.
yours? Or?
yeah, you mean you set that up?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
she's a friend of
She
yours,
told
you
you,
said?
right? She told you that I hooked that up and that
No.
she does that for a living. No. Okay.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
She does what for a living?
Nothing. No.
What are you talking about?
No. Just a misunderstanding.
No.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
No. You look at me. Hey, look at me. What are you talking about?
I mean, she's got like 3 kids, right? I mean, how hard must that be? You have to deal with the death of the father, plus deal with the 3 kids. They gotta go to school or whatever. They still have to live their lives. Like, I can't imagine. This is not gonna be easy for Brenda. I mean, Brenda as a single mother. Oh my God.
Single. She'll be fine as a single mother. She's a very strong woman. She's resilient. There are lots of single mothers in the world, Shannon.
Oh,
Hello.
I'm not talking about you, Liz. And come on, I mean, you researched this. You chose, you know who the father is. You chose your process of being a single mother. She didn't plan for this. I mean, it's not even like Doug was sick for a long time and then died. Come on, I mean, overnight, like that, and he's gone. She had no preparation. I mean, this is not, he makes up a lot of who she is. He's a part of who she is as a mother and as a wife, and this is not going to be easy for her.
Well, they're just gonna be a different kind of family, that's all.
She's going to need a lot of support, and
She'll get a lot of support. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, look at her. What is she doing here today? This is just, this is too weird. I don't think.
she's holding it together. She looks fairly composed to me.
Fairly her husband just died. Oh, what is it with, is it like a Canadian waspy thing? Why do we have to be fairly composed when somebody just died? Why doesn't she just, she shouldn't be here. She should, you know what? Sure. I'm sorry, I'm gonna.
Okay, fine.
Bologna, cheese whiz,
Yeah.
breadcrumbs, maraschino cherries. It's a simple casserole, and the kids love it.
It's well, I'm sure they will. She was certainly generous with the cheese whiz.
Hi, guys. Hey.
Shannon.
How you doing?
Hey.
Do you mind if I sort of scoot in?
Oh, you can take my seat. Go ahead. Yep.
Great. Hi, Brenda.
Shannon.
Look, I just heard. Liz just told me I'm really sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know.
Yes.
Do you need anything? You know,
No.
I can come over and cook a great chicken.
Oh, it's fine.
casserole
It's no.
for the kids. And
We've got plenty. People have been dropping off
are you
casseroles.
sure? I mean, I
It's-
don't mind, and I know you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Just be how you are. I mean, I'm fine. I just never had so many casseroles since Doug
Well, I
died.
don't have to, you know, make a casserole. I can help you. You know, I'm sure you got a lot of people coming in, or I can.
Yes, there's plenty of people, and there's enough
Right.
going on. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's all taken care of.
I mean, forget the fact all right, that you set me up with a prostitute, okay? The thing that gets me the most is that you did it behind my back. You didn't even tell me.
Well, if I would have told you, you wouldn't have said yes. The whole point is that I needed to show you
Oh my God.
that all you needed was a little bit of pep in your step, a little bit of confidence. You can have any woman you want
Right.
out there as long as you're
Right,
confident.
right, and as long
okay?
as I pay for it, right? Because she was so perfect, right? She was into Star Trek, she was into sci-fi, she listened to me. Yeah, I have to pay
She's
for
a
that.
specialist. She's a specialist.
That's
Yeah, how did
disgusting.
you find someone like that? I mean, she
It's
was.
in the back of your newspaper.
You know what? No,
Well,
this
sure.
is you can't toy with people's emotions like that, okay?
Well-
like, I honestly thought she liked me for who I am, and now
I'm
that's
sure
all
she
an illusion.
did.
No,
I'm
I don't
sure
care. You know what?
she did. You're a nice
Screw
guy.
You.
Just trying to help. You know, what can you do?
Hey,
Hey, Liz.
what's going on with you?
Nothing. I'm just having the worst day of my life right now. So. Just...
Really, the worst day of your life?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
What's going on?
No, you know, I think I may have been partially responsible for Doug being killed, first of all, okay?
How?
Well, who do you think helped get them those stupid bikes? I mean, geez, if I didn't help him get that bike, he wouldn't have been on it, he wouldn't have had the heart attack and
crying
died.
out loud,
Not only
Randy.
that, I've also found, you know, it's fully cemented into my head now that I am destined to die alone.
What?
You know, Brenda, I can see that you have a lot of things that you need to take care of before the funeral on Wednesday, right? Don't you think, Brenda, don't you think you should, I don't know, take some time off to just grieve? I mean, it's,
There's going to be plenty of time for me to grieve. I have to take charge right now.
Okay.
There's nobody else to do
Okay.
the things that have to get done
I
before
know.
people start arriving, and make sure that the kids are taken care of. I've got to do it. Who? Should I just go and sit in a corner and bawl?
well,
I know what you're going through, Brenda. I'm sort of going through the same thing myself with Granny. I mean, she's got one foot in heaven's door right now, and she's all hooked up to machines. I mean, she's practically gone from the world right now. They're even talking to me about unplugging her and all that, but I mean, I just can't do that yet. But I mean, I
Well,
understand.
I'm sorry to hear that, Johnny. But it's hardly the same thing. I mean, your grandmother she's had a long life. She's got to watch you grow up. She's got to experience her life. Doug didn't. Doug's not going to get to see his kids grow up. Caitlin's the same age I was when my father died. Is that the same?
Okay, what do Jennifer Lopez, 50 Cent, Kathy Lee Gifford, and Puff Daddy, and John Malkovich all have in common?
I don't know.
They all have their own clothing line. Can you believe it?
Wow.
It's like, why would you want to buy clothes that actors make for you? You know what I mean? Like, I barely want to sit through most of their movies. Why would I buy their damn
Hey,
records?
okay, what is your deal exactly?
Excuse me?
Well, Michelle, now Samantha, hookers, strippers, what next? Hitman? Like, what are you, the busboy for the Hells Angels or something?
What are you talking about, okay?
Where
Like,
do you meet these people?
like it's the world. People are out there, you know? Like, they're everywhere. It's no big deal, you know? You pick up the phone, you look in the back of the newspaper. It's not like...
Yeah, exactly. You seek them out. Now, you know, why are you bringing them into Randy's life?
Because he needs them.
He needs a
He
hooker.
needs friends, okay?
Come on.
He needs people to look after him. He needs people to carry. He needs people to boost his confidence.
Look, the
okay?
people who
he
are
doesn't
really
need little
friends-
saps sitting around going, "Oh God, yeah, you're right. Everything's me."
Oh,
He
yeah,
needs
you wouldn't,
help.
you wouldn't want an actual friend, someone to actually listen to.
His actual friends haven't done him any actual good. That's my point.
And you
okay?
can recognize an actual friend. Look, you kick actual friends out of your life.
I've tried to be a friend to you too.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Remember, you're still hooked up with Victoria, I assume.
Yeah, after you dumped her,
Well, we
treated
weren't.
her like a...
We weren't supposed to be. It wasn't the right kind of relationship. And I warned you, and I'm warning you again, and this will be the last time I warn you, that you should get out of that while you're ahead. Okay? Don't get tied up in something you're not ready for.
Jealousy does not become you. It really doesn't.
Train.
know you're feeling crappy. I'm sorry. You're not gonna die alone. Give me a break. You gotta just think positively and dig deep and know that things are gonna get
Okay,
better.
you know what? Just
There's
stop right
bigger-
there. No, you
bigger
know what? Just
things-
stop. Okay, you don't know anything, all right? You don't know anything with what's happening to my life. And frankly, I am sick and tired of you pontificating and treating my problems like nothing, okay? You don't know anything, okay? You think your life is so much better, huh? 2 failed marriages, 2 husbands that cheated on you? Well, maybe you should start looking at yourself instead of like blaming other people. And at least I'm not trying to fill any void I have with an innocent child.
Don't forget, Brenda, okay, when you think of Doug, what do you think of, all right? You think of good fun, good clean fun, good times, all right? So you got to get something in there that represents that, all right? Like maybe
There'll be plenty of things that represent Doug.
maybe like a piñata or something like that, all right?
No, he didn't
Maybe
like piñatas.
Or like a ball hockey game where like the winner
he didn't
gets to
play
carry
ball.
around the urn for a day or something like that.
No,
Or,
that's horrible. That's sacrilegious.
all right,
There's plenty of things that will represent Doug and people who reflect who he was. I mean, he loved Johnny Cash. I'm gonna have Johnny Cash playing, but I need a CD player because we don't have one.
I've got one.
Okay, that would be great.
So
and
that's
I
taken
need an
care of.
extension cord because the church they always are running out of
I'll
their
bring that
extension.
too. I'll bring
All
that.
right.
I wanted to let you know, Mrs. Murphy, that during the funeral, I can take care of Caitlin and stuff. Her and I.
Caitlin's going to be with her family. She's going to be there with her family where she
Okay.
belongs.
Okay.
The last thing I said to him was, "Don't forget to take the lamb chops out of the freezer." Those were my last words to Doug.
Okay.
What was he going to do without Doug?
Window of my third class seat.